Oh, two goes there.
Hey, it's James. I heard you.
Ah, I know. I recognize. I recognize your hat. Thanks, man.
What's up, brother?
How are you, James? You good?
Uh,
Yeah, yep.
you've missed some. You've missed some times, brother.
All right, what's going on?
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Where you at? Yeah, what's up?
So we had two of the misfits turn up. One of the Jules' mercenary group.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, one of them was called Daniel or whatever, and he contacted me on the public and came up here. And then shortly after that, a pretty fucking disrespectful Russian came up behind him, and he said he was also part of the misfits. They uh they said, "Oh yeah, we want to give you this information." I'm like, "Okay, what information?" "Oh, we've heard it from Elias and Quill that Lisa is dead." And I said, "Well, how did they find out this information?"
Right, right. It's infected.
Yeah, and then they said, "Oh," and then this Daniel guy was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know."
What do you
And I was like,
mean?
"Well, that's not reliable." Yeah, and I was like, "Well, that's not reliable information." Like, but all you've given me is Elias and Quill said they're dead. So how the fuck do they know? So I mean, I said to him like, I apologize for being hostile. I apologize for being a bit aggressive with you, but we've got members missing, and you're giving me this shit information. To be honest with you,
Right.
um, and he's oh no, I completely get it. You know, it's fine. I'm like, all right, well, we'll take what you said and we'll do our own inquiries. Appreciate it, you know. And he said, oh yeah, well, you guys need anything? And I said, well, yeah, look, we've already got that standing relationship with Jules. We know we're going to go to him, not you, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was a bit of a dick, but I was just a bit pissed off that he's run up and given me some shit information.
And you can't even connect the dots of where he got it from or any of that bullshit. So it's like that's hearsay for right
Yeah,
now.
so I was just pissed.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then that Russian guy was saying, "Oh yeah, I can be up in that hill and I could shoot any one of you guys." And I was like,
Oh, really?
"Well," and I was like, "Well, you get one lucky shot, and then we'll see what happens after that." And he just started laughing. And I said, "Well, if people want to shoot from a hill rather than coming standing toe to toe and having a fight, well, they're fucking pussies, aren't they?" And then I was kind of directing it at him, and he didn't really like that after it. So he was just throwing his weight around. And then after we dealt with him, people turned up at the gate
Who?
from Shepherd's Crook.
Oh, Shepherd's Crook. Well, that's cool because me and Yuri went down south to look for military convoys, stuff like that, to see if we can get more supplies of like night vision or anything like that. And we went all the way over to Berezino, and I left a note to them, and basically the note was like, "Hey, I'm James Riley. Um, I would like to sit down with you and your leaders. We never properly met. Blah 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 blah. See if we can help each other out. Something to that effect."
Yeah, so they came up looking for you, and I said, well, yeah, I wasn't too sure,
Hmm.
but I'm one of the other leaders here. Um, but I'll let James say his piece, obviously, at another time. But I got to know what they were about. It was that Riley and can't remember the other guy's name,
Hmm.
but she was nice enough. It was they very protective of their sheep up there. So
Like actual
they
real
were to
sheep.
actual real sheep.
Okay.
Well, they said they had two flocks. They
Okay.
had the sheep flock, and their flock. So I was a bit like, okay, that sounds a bit cultish to me, but I didn't say that.
Or
Uh,
religious. Or religious.
or religious, yeah. So I said, okay, well, what's your guys' aims? What are you looking to do? Are you just here to just trying to survive? And they went, yeah, that's what we're all about. And I'm well, yeah, that's what the PRC is all about. We've just got you got a collection of fighters, we got a collection of fighters. We're just trying to create a community, freedom and liberty for all. The only issues we get is when people bring them to our gates. That's all we do. Um, and I talked about, the issues we've had with the Gillies, and they gave a bit of information saying that they were up in the Via Petrovka. And I said, well, we've seen posters pointing towards Overlook, so there's fingers being pointed at everybody, but no one knows anything concrete.
Right.
And I said, well, listen, let's just talk about how we move forward. And I said, well, it sounds like you guys' ideals are pretty much in line with ours, so let's try and work out that permanent friendship, and hope you help us out, we'll help you out, sort of thing. But
Right, right.
there is a high tension amongst the groups at the moment.
Well,
So
yes, I
we
wanted to
need to
say this.
be, yeah.
So the other day, as I was falling asleep, I was listening to the radio, the public frequency, and Quinn from Corona, our Quinn, was talking to. It sounded like no names were mentioned during this whole conversation, but it sounded like it was Shepard's crook that they were talking to, and it sounded like Eli. Like I said, no names were mentioned. It sounded like Eli is up to his shit again because now Eli loses his cool really
Oh,
quickly.
sorry to interrupt you, brother. I just need to give you a quick. You can go on, but I radioed them back and said that you were waking up, so they said they were going to come back. Just so you
Okay,
know.
okay.
All right, yeah,
Uh,
continue what you're saying.
so Eli, it sounded like was there at Shepherd's Crook and did some shit. I don't know all the details because they were like kind of talking in code, and they wanted an apology from the leaders of Corona, and it sounded like that they were pissed. Um, Now you're giving me a name. The one girl's name's Riley. If I hear her speak, then I'll know it was her because they weren't changing their voices or anything like that. And Quinn turned around and said, "Well, he can't apologize because he's in a coma, and apparently Kat's sick, so their leaders haven't been up." And it sounds like Quinn is usually a person who can deal with stress very well. It sounded like he was under a lot of stress and he was very aggravated with the leadership there. So we might be able to use that to get Quinn to get eyes on the inside because it sounds like he's about to fucking, just by the way he was talking, sounds like he's getting ready to walk away from fucking Corona. Because it sounds like he's pissed off at fucking Eli's bullshit and Cat.
Yeah, I went up there yesterday. Me, Bilo, and uh, Harper, and we
Okay.
said, I said, let's just go up there and just see how they're doing because we ain't seen them in a while. And dude, that place is a fucking fortress. Like they've built it up like crazy.
Really?
It is nearly fucking impenetrable. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I nailed one of our posters up there. Just said, one of our recruitment posters, and I just on the fly, like anyone passes by there, they see that they're not awake because everyone knows about Corona, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
they decide, oh yeah, look, there's the PRC's poster. Let's go and see them. Or if there are, now you're telling me that if there are any people in Corona who are a bit disillusioned with all that shit, they're thinking, hey, you know what, Corona ain't that great. Let's just see
Oh,
what's going on with
we got someone
PRC.
down there. There's someone down there. Yo, behind the fence. See them? There's another one.
Yeah, yeah, that looks like it's yeah, that looks like it's Riley. Yellow backpack is Riley.
All right, let's go down.
Hello. I don't know.
Hello, are you Riley?
I sure am. Hiya.
Hey, I'm James. I'm gonna put my weapons away. If you guys want to put yours away, I'll let you in.
Hot dog. Go
Put
ahead.
yours, guys?
Pre-
Okay.
appreciate
I'm
you
gonna
guys
ask if
coming
your
back.
guys could. Well, no
I
problem.
appreciate you guys coming back. Yeah, it was. Don't know how far you got.
We were where? Just the other side of Pogrevka?
Yeah. Not even. Well, yeah. Actually, even
Yeah, we got.
just by the bridge.
Yeah, come on in. Take a seat. I'll get you some food. You can fill up your canteens, whatever you need.
Oh, dog, thanks so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very spacious. Lots of room for activities here.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take my
Mac,
mask off.
Put your gun away, brother.
So yes, I was at your way the other day, and
Mm-hmm.
I left a note for you guys, and Reggie was telling me that you guys stopped by, so I just wanted to give you a rundown of who we were, and you guys haven't met us yet. I've been hearing a lot about you. It's nothing bad or not anything like that, but Reggie kind of.
Hope nothing bad.
Oh, no, no, no. Reggie kind of update me on your guys' conversation, so the introductions of what the PRC is all about. We don't have to kind of go through, but one of the reasons I did travel all the way out that way, I was looking for night vision on maybe military convoys and stuff like that. And the other thing is, right before I fell asleep one night, I heard you guys on the radio with Corona, which Quinn, I know Quinn. Quinn used to be a member of an old group that we were all part of, and we split ways. And I just wanted to ask you guys a couple questions. It sounded like you guys weren't using names or anything like that, but it sounded like you guys were having problems with Eli because Eli did something disrespectful to you guys.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, and I know Eli. Eli used to be a lieutenant of mine. We had like a ranking system for the military side of the group. Used to be called the Orchard, and I was given command over one of our compounds, and Eli wound up becoming my lieutenant. It fell apart because we were dealing with cannibals, and there was a deal made from our high command behind everybody's backs. Just to give you a little gist of cannibals, yes. And that's why we fell apart. Me, Eli, or me, Bylaw, and Reggie were all part of the Orchard. Kat, Quinn, and Eli were also part of the Orchard. We're not the ones that made the deal with the cannibals. We're the ones that disagreed with the deal. And the group basically split from there. And that was...
Oh, so they're like pro-cannibal deal over at the castle?
In a way, they got a lot of supplies from the cannibals. The cannibals killed some of our people, tortured some of our people, and me and Reggie were a part of the military outfit of the Orchard, and we were going to put our lives on the line to save everybody else until every single one of them cannibals were dead. In the middle of the night, there was some deal to let them go, let them leave country. We had a meeting after everything was said and done. They were like, well, they're not hurting anybody else now. No one else is going to get hurt. I'm like, you just let them leave. So they're out there still hurting people. We just don't know where they went. This is all months ago. So we came down here in hiding because we felt we knew the truth, and people were going to try to hunt us down to bury that truth. And they went to Corona Castle, and they built that up. We built this up. We believe in individual liberty. And when it comes down to our people here, we don't keep secrets from anybody because of that deal. But I know how Eli, to get back on track of what I was saying, I know how Eli is. He's a loose cannon. He is very disrespectful. He's always on the verge of fighting people. Quinn, I think, was lied to about what Corona is all about when it comes down to this deal with the cannibals. I have always had a great relationship with Quinn until the split, and I haven't spoke a word to Quinn since. And Kat, I believe, is the head of that deal with the cannibals. So to get back to what I was saying, we don't like trouble. We don't like fighting. Not that we won't. We try to be peaceful with everybody. But it sounds like there's a war coming. And we're going to need allies. And I heard what you guys were saying with Corona over the radio with Quinn. That's one of the reasons why I reached out. Now, I know the distance between both our camps is pretty far, but I'm basically just putting out an owl branch to say to you if you guys need any help in any kind of way, that we're willing to help each other.
Oh, wow. That's very kind. So if Corona comes knocking on our door looking for trouble,
Yes.
appreciate it.
Um,
We're not really, guy was telling Reggie and Mac earlier, we're not really fighters at the Shepherd's Crook. We have a few people who are able to hold their own, but for the most part, it's like medical professionals. We got a cook, things like that.
right.
But on the flip side, if there's ever a time when you're needing help with somebody or something, we can arrange to have a couple people come help out where they can.
hmm
Sorry, did you say you had a medical professional with you guys?
Yes, yeah, we do.
Is
We
he a
have
doctor or a scientist?
the doctor and
Bit of
scientist, as it
everything.
turns out. Yeah, a real jack of all medical trades.
It might be worth him having a conversation with our resident doctor here. Is all because, yeah, you know what? I might as well just say it.
Yeah, yep.
So at the moment, we've been actively trying to research for a vaccine or a cure. One person that was doing that is one of our missing members, so Hamish,
Oh,
and that we were making slow progress, but we were getting good results with our research. We were having a fair few conversations with the CBRN and the WASP, and we are pretty much positive that other groups, not necessarily you guys, but other groups, even before you guys were known, I think, they knew that we were doing this research. So it counteracts any other probably work that any other groups might have been doing. But yeah, it would be useful if our doctors could have that conversation. And if you are willing, we can make a bit of a joint effort towards that to try and get some research going towards it to battle this infection. Because in reality, that's the real enemy. It isn't each other.
Right.
It isn't us group against group. It's the infection. And no one seems to be realizing that, you know?
Right.
So if you're willing and your doctor's willing, we could have that conversation, you know?
You do kind of realize that WASP have that cracked already.
Whether you want to believe it or not.
I mean, I saw a first-hand demonstration.
yeah.
What do you see?
I saw them open a container with an infected in. I've seen this twice, actually. The infected has breathed in their nightshade neutralizer. And,
And it kills them, right?
nope.
It cures them?
Turns them into... It
Does.
kills them, yeah.
It kills them?
Downsides are that they remember...
Hold on.
It cures them. Sorry.
Wait, so this
All
is
better.
CBRN had this?
WASP have it. CBRN
Oh, WASP have
are
it.
still working on it.
Yeah. Damn, we did
WASP
not know
have
that.
made it so we can breathe it in and be completely fine. Again, witnessed firsthand. We were stood in it. And
Holy shit.
I
So-
feel fine.
Yeah.
You breathed it in.
Oh yeah, no.
How long ago?
We were in it for like an hour.
2
2
days?
days?
No symptoms, nothing?
Nope.
No, I feel fine.
Mm.
Well, damn, this is information to
Half the
us.
country did.
Oh, that was that operation. That was that operation that we were hearing probably over
That
the
was-
radio. Talking about a couple
Yeah,
days
It was
ago?
over at Riffy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That,
Well,
that
seems like
was
we
their
missed the party.
thing.
We were dealing with our own shit inside here. That's why we weren't there.
Yeah.
Well, good for the information.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to update you guys, right? So, I'll
Right.
do that.
Right. So our thing is with the one meeting that WASP, CBRN were at. This was like what 3 weeks ago, something like that. The sense that we got after that meeting, and we were just eavesdropping on all the other groups, is there's going to be sides picked, and there's a huge war coming to the country. And we're concerned because whoever survives is going to be basically the ones to run the country. Corona is messed up. Do you know what I mean? They're loose cannons or whatever. Fireside are a bunch of incompetent people. Overlook is becoming a dictatorship. Now, we don't really know you guys. You guys are kind of new. And the PRC, we believe in our citizens to be sovereign citizens. So no one has the right to tell another person how to live. We believe in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, individual liberties with law and order. So you have the right to life. That doesn't mean you get to take someone else's life. So there is law and order. We have a set of rules, amendments in a sense. So like if you do break one of the rules, you still have rights to a fair trial. All information is to be brought forward. Like let's say you kill somebody and you go on trial for murder. Just because people think you did it doesn't mean you do it. So you have a right to have yourself be heard. And with this new information, that changes a couple things. But that's why we had our one scientist working on a cure, because whoever holds the key to that cure holds the key to future generations and how things are going to be going forward. We try to stay peaceful. We try to stay out of the way of all major groups. But 3 of our people were kidnapped in the middle of the night. We still do not have any word on what happened to them, so we're trying to figure that out. And with all the other bigger groups basically being on edge and things getting worse day by day, and with WAS and the CBRN, it sounds like there's a war coming to this whole entire region. This is just information that we have gathered over what three or so months.
Something like that, yeah.
Right now, it just kind of sounds like they're in like a corporate rivalry stage. At
Yes.
the moment. Both are trying to like be the people who make the cure, and well, Wasp kind of beat them to that already. Although now they're both competing for a plane to disperse it. Wasps takes like minutes, but the problem is that it'd take them a year to disperse it, from what I've heard. And Seaburns takes like 50 years,
right,
to cure people.
Right, because they want to they want to do it a one shot, something to the effect of putting it in the atmosphere.
Goes in the atmosphere, yeah.
Yeah, and they're not ready for about 50 years. Which, if they're able to pull that off, 50 years, it shouldn't take 50 years. Do you know what I mean? Because you got to remember, there's like China was building rockets, NASA was building rockets, Russia was building rockets, blah, 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 blah. It wouldn't take that long to get all the world's rockets and stuff like that. I don't care how fucked up the world is, but if you have resources...
I don't even think it's anything to do with like the logistics of it. It's literally just the fact that the
to mass produce it
takes 50 years. No. Like the effects of the neutralizer take 50 years to like...
That makes no sense.
Come through. I don't know how it works.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you put it into the air, anything that goes airborne.
I mean, they haven't even made it yet. This is all theory.
No, I know that, but just follow me on this. Anything that you put into the air, airsoft, anything, smoke, anything that goes airborne that's lighter than air and it's going to float in the air, within hours, it's going to disperse, right? Yeah. So you're talking years, 5 decades. It's not even going to be in the air anymore. Because the one thing about our planet that's awesome, no matter what you do to it, you can hit it with a fucking meteor, the whole planet can go on fire it's going to heal itself. It's constantly healing itself. That's why we have weather changes and all that shit. That's all a healing process for the planet. So 50 years, when it's hot out, air's thicker. When it's colder, air's thinner. There's a reason why the planet goes through them changes is because anything that's up in the atmosphere is going to get stuck when the air is hotter. When the air gets thinner, when it gets colder, it's going to drop to the ground.
I'll be back in a second.
Sorry, I used to read a lot of books on science and shit like that. Like
yeah,
that,
no.
that makes no sense.
And the whole thing is as well, because it's all theory, it might not even work. So.
Right, that's a fucked up theory. But going back to WASP, if you guys went through their smoke process or whatever, their neutralizer, and you guys feel fine, because I know at one point it killed the infected and humans.
Yeah. The Nightshade Mark One
Right.
was harmful to people, and it would kill people who have been infected for less than 2 months. I think it still does the second thing, but it just doesn't kill normal human beings.
Right, and they're on what, like Mark 3 now, right?
No, it's Seaburn that's on Mark 3. Wasp's on Mark 2 of the Nightshade, is what they call it.
Gotcha. So, but yeah, so to go back to Shepherd's Crook and the PRC, I'm just looking to not merge the two groups, because from the information that I gathered, it's kind of like it seems like you guys are like us, like you're a peaceful group. You just want to help people and everything like that. We do too, but the reason we built a security force is because you got to remember the founding fathers of the PRC came from the Orchard, and we were dealing with cannibals. So we built with a military, not that we're a military group, but we have a military force with anytime any bullshit comes across us, we're going to be able and capable of doing it. Like, we want to farm. I'm a mechanic, work on cars, help the neighboring community, stuff like that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of evil in the world still, so we have to be able to protect ourselves. And basically, I'm just offering an alliance in a way that if your people are in our area and they need help, they can reach out to us. If they need a place to stay, food, water, medical supplies, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, and the same will go for any PRC members who find themselves in your town in need of a hand.
Appreciate it. So we will let all
productive.
Yes, very
Yeah.
productive. We'll let all of our members know that anytime Shepherd Crook's in the area, they are friends. And I guess when you guys go back, you guys do the same. Do you guys need a ride?
We'll do the same.
No,
we our car's just up the hill.
Okay. But yeah, next time you guys stop by, if you guys want to pull your car in, that's completely fine.
Okay, no worries.
Oh, Doug.
Yeah.
Right, we are gonna get going though, because it is getting dark, and
Yes.
my bird is scared of the dark.
No, I got it.
You got a bird?
Robin.
The joke is that my name's Robin, and therefore I am the bird.
I like it.
Wait, have you got Batman on the outside there as well? Like, we looking for that?
She's breeding somewhere on a building. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, right, yeah, Cape Crusader. Yeah, I bought some food over for you, and if you want to refill your canteens, feel free. That's fine.
Oh,
Okay,
my
this
canteen
is-
is good. Ooh, is that fish? Oh, yum.
yes.
Thank you.
Don't mind.
Yeah, it's from this is the the Phoenix Rests fish. We got a river down here, so we get a steady supply.
Perfect. Yeah, we eat a lot of vegetables. A lot of vegetables.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's
Oh God,
good.
the vegetables we eat.
Tomatoes.
Oh, you guys.
You need
You guys need protein?
That sort of trade route if you need it. Yeah, a trade route
just
for
gotta hold
meat or
on.
whatever.
Right,
If you
yeah,
guys
but we
come
will.
across a Bible, I would really like a Bible.
Noted. I will
you.
keep my eyes peeled.
All right, guys. Well, We'll let
All
you
right.
get on your way. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah. Night vision. That's what I need.
Don't we all?
Right.
Not enough parents in the world.
Right, 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 right.
When you've got God, God does the scene for you. That's why we need the Bible.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
All right, you too. Be careful.
You too.
Oh, I gotta go speak to Harper. No, she's freaked out
Where's she at?
in our house.
Can we get a fire going in the middle of the road or something?
Do you want me to get another one
Mac,
going?
you're right.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Mac, yeah, use one of those that's kind of nearly burnt out.
Reg, I'm coming with you. I'm going to talk to Harper also. I haven't talked to her in a couple days.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Harper?
Hi, are they
Hey.
on?
Yes, yes, yes. You're good. You're good. You're good. They're good people.
We don't.
They're good people.
Is it the same ones who found Reggie and me when we were driving?
I
We
don't
didn't-
know.
I think it is. So I think it is, but we didn't speak about that.
Okay.
Why? What
Is
happened?
do you know if it's the same person? Because I heard someone say "Hi," and that voice sounds very similar to the one asking for me a hopper. You know.
I
when was
don't
playing.
know, buddy. But yeah, it looked like the same people, but we didn't even talk about that stuff on the side of the road. Remember, they were trying to be sneaky and not say where they were from on that time when they helped us out. When I got cornered
Yes.
by those
I tried
fighters.
hiding an armband, but you had one on, so I guess. And you said my name too. Maybe that's why. Maybe it is Tim. Because you said my name and.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll let you speak to James. I'm just gonna go in my head a second.
I think we all will. Be in our head in a second.
How are you holding up, bud? How you holding up, Harper? You dropped your gun. I can't hear you. You're muffled.
I don't know. I dropped my stuff, but. Did you put the light? Anyway, but I'm.
No,
I guess
that's your light.
it is.
Probably fell off
But I
your
have.
gun.
Or did? Okay, wait.
On your gun.
Oh right. I don't know how that happened. Wow. Yeah.
How you holding up?
I guess that's. Here's me being all like, oh, on the good side. Better than, I guess, your average person in this world, but I guess normally I'd say no, not that good.
How's the eye? I heard you had surgery.
Yeah, I have an eye again. Yay. And I can, it's been, what, oh, stop counting after 5 days.
Sorry.
Not much, I was...
Sorry I missed it. Sorry I wasn't there for you.
That's fine. I heard, apparently I shut up my room. Man. I was like really high on the, whatever the morphine and they injected me. I guess the only good thing about the surgery, and just even before, was that I could get morphine. Hooray! But occasionally I've been going on small, not these 2 days and stuff, because scary stuff, but I went like on car drives and I found stuff to supply the place with, like a tent that's next to my house that I put there so we could put stuff in. I also put my magazines for my shotgun in there since Reggie said that would be good.
How's the vision out of that eye?
Well, I'm able to just wear sunglasses, so, and especially at night, then the sun won't. Something. What's it called?
Retina.
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 There we go.
Yeah, retina.
Yes, it's. He says it'll take like a week or two to get more used to it, and it's been like a week maybe, and almost a week and a half. But I don't need my eye patch on, at least.
Well, that's good.
And I can. It's less blurry, although it's still sensitive. Not as sensitive, but
to light.
It can function somewhat. Yeah.
Is this flashlight hurting your eyes?
No, I have sunglasses on, so it's not that bad.
How's your car running?
Well, that's not where I left it last time. Oh man.
You have a spark plug missing.
I have it on me.
Okay. So you have to understand when it comes down to vehicles.
Oh.
We can only have.
Oh, they destroyed. I know they destroyed the windows. I'm too exhausted to be mad.
See, the thing is, though, you gotta understand when it comes to vehicles that we can only have 3 in our compound, and
didn't we only also have 3? We had the blue, we had the one your compound, and the white one.
Right. So we have 3 cars, but if council or security needs a vehicle, they're going to have to be able to take your vehicle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had this talk with Reggie, and
Okay.
Yuri and said, I don't mind sharing it. Of course, we're all sharing. It's just if someone takes it out and leaves, because the reason why I got mad that time, I don't know if you knew about it, is when I woke up, the car was gone. It was that part was completely ruined, and it was put in the trading compound. I was like, oh, whoop! No, I'm gonna dump it here. Whoop!
Right.
I even put a poster there so they knew about it. I don't mind if they, and sometimes emergency, you can't just like, I'm
Right.
totally being murdered. Let me wait until they wake up. I understand that's not possible, but
Right.
even then, you know,
No, I know. I know.
they have less.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's always good to have a car. I just wanted you to
It was also
understand.
so pretty.
Right. No, I understand. But let's check your vehicle.
But who destroyed the windows? Like
They might have been
it had
cracked.
glass. So who cracked it? It was fine the other day. Reggie?
What the hell is this?
Yeah, I was confused too. Reggie,
Yep.
the windows are cracked. Do you know about that?
Nope.
Did Mac? Oh man.
Reggie, you know what this
And the
is?
cloud.
With the gate situation out here?
Yeah, I built that.
Okay.
Make it harder for people to get in, huh?
Yeah, yep. I got it. I know.
It's just nice with the windows because I love what I love doing. I'm glad I got to at least drive twice, but like I spent like a day or something in the car with the windows, and it was so muffled and nice, and it was raining, and I slept like I was out. I went on because I don't want to go up north because there's people around.
Yeah,
I go
yeah.
south near Balota and stuff,
Right.
and it was nice. And now no windows.
Okay.
I'll be wet and hypothermia every day.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go by the fire, Harper. Does anybody know where the Gunter is?
The black car.
Yeah, the four-door Gunter. The coupe.
Is that the fancy one that Jameson and Ralph owns or something?
No,
Or
that's
is
not.
it the one
Yeah, I think-
in the security?
It wasn't security, but bylaw told me it was down in the trader, and I looked for it yesterday, and I didn't see it.
Last time I saw it was in the security compound, which was a while ago.
Mac, you know where it's at?
Last time I seen it, I was in it with I think Jameson was driving. Then we went down to Starry.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether they brought it back after that or not. But I made my own way back on foot. So
That's what we talked about. Like if we talk with Yuri and Reggie, if we're going on long trips or something with a car or something, it's like good to let people know. It's different if it's just like a back and forth, but
Right.
oh, well, I don't know how
Now
to
we're
drive,
missing
so I always have to go on foot unless someone's driving with me.
it's not much about cars. It's just like letting them know.
Reg,
Now
do
we're
you,
missing a car potentially.
do you know where the Gunter is?
Last time I saw it was down in Starry.
Okay.
It was guns with the red hood, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I think it was
Did
in
they-
Starry.
Did they put a poster at the thing? Because like we wouldn't have known if.
Right. My
Didn't
armband,
we,
my armband's in that car.
Who? Do you mean like the orchard one
No, my
or ours?
PRC. Because we were going to
Oh.
do an operation and we took our armbands off, and that's where I put it. Me and
Hey, do you want to take mine until you get yours back?
no, you're good. I mean, I got more flags down at the security compound that I can cut up, but Yuri's armband's there too. I mean, I'm not bitching. I just was curious where it was at.
I found a black SK today. I've never seen one before.
Oh, really?
But Reggie,
I just wanted to, yes, and I guess we formed a friendship now. So they're good people. Well, they seem like good people. Well, we're gonna still maintain our security. It's very friendly, isn't it? I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that.
There's Reg. Reg, how long are you going to be awake, brother?
Probably gonna go to sleep for about 1, 2 hours. I might be awake later. Well, what's up?
Because with the Misfits saying that they heard that Lisa and Amish are dead, they said they heard that from the firewall people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
How
also had
did they know
confirmation
that?
from Jameson yesterday that he saw a white Ada and a Gunter. Sorry, a white Ada and a Humvee traveling together in a convoy, and it was coming from Overlook's direction. They
Okay.
were going down toward. He saw them traveling together. So, even though it's not 100% confirmed, for me that's fucking big, because that for me that's like, well, it's fucking Overlook then.
Right. So I would like to go to Fireside and hear from them about Amish and Lisa, and then we can go to Overlook. I mean,
Bill
obviously.
coming
Go
the
straight up
next
to Overlook's
days,
gate.
maybe we could ask him.
What's that? What was that, Reg?
You want to go straight up to Overlook's gate?
We're going to have to plan that a little bit better. But I'm just saying, with this whole situation, I think our first thing is to get confirmation from Fireside about Amish and Lisa and find out exactly how they have that information and how they know that information, and to see if that information is absolutely true. Then we regroup, form a plan. If it is, because if we seen the Humvee and the white Ada, Jameson's saying that. Check one. We go to Fireside and we find out that Lisa and Amish are dead. Find out exactly how they know that information. Maybe they'll tell us that that's Overlook. So that's check two. That's all we need. And then we can go to war. Obviously, when it comes down to the war, we're going to have to come up with a better plan.
Yeah, and we keep that plan need to know
Right.
on whoever. So only specific people will know their jobs, just so we can avoid that information leaking.
Right. And I know Yuri's been trying to get in contact with Mama. I've been reaching out to Genghis because we're going to need men.
Yeah, I think possibly Elias or Quill, I can't remember who it was reaching out to Bylaw yesterday saying, oh yeah, we're thinking about joining, yeah, if shit hits the fan with Fireside. And then I'm going to be real with you, brother, like, I got pissed yesterday. Unfortunately, Harper saw it as well, but I was just saying, if they can't fucking commit, we're not some second choice. You either join us or you don't.
Right.
And
I don't think Quill wants
me,
to be here if we go war, because he's like leaving exactly because I guess, because they're leaving because of all the conflict. Because they'll be joining another.
What people don't seem to understand is that regardless of where you fucking go, you're going to be in this conflict. Whether you're going to Shepherd's Crook, whether you're going to here, whether you're going to Fireside.
Right. On your
you
own.
Want to be out there on your own.
But
yeah, exactly.
But the war's still going to find you on your own. Because whoever wins, it's basically like the show Game of Thrones. The wheel goes round and round and round. But whatever it lands on, whatever group in the end is going to have control of the whole country, the whole region. And you know that. And that's my worry.
Yep.
If it's Overlook,
So
it's
we're
going to
all
be
actors in that stage.
if it's Overlook, it's going to be a dictatorship. If it's Corona, it's going to be good times, bad times, good times, bad times, because they can't ever make up their fucking mind. If it's Fireside, everybody's going to die because they're fucking incompetent. The best two choices, I would say, would be us and Shepard. Now, if it's us and Shepard left, we can split the
Yes.
region right down in half
May I
and
borrow
give
it?
them half the territory. We'll take the other
Probably
half.
be gone once you're done with these.
If they want that,
Thank
but they seem like the kind of people who just want to have their patch and that's it.
Right. And if that,
Or
and
if or if that's just what they're pretending to be.
right, right. I'm just saying off the information that we have right now. That always changes. You know that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with brother. I know we got to start trusting at some point, but I don't trust those Shepherd's Crook people. They're too fucking nice.
Right. No, I get it. And it's like you haven't been hardened because of all the bullshit in the last 2 years yet. 2.5
So my
years.
skepticism is the same with yours.
Always. You never trust someone right off the bat. I don't care how nice, how kind, whatever. You always have to have your guard up.
Trust the hi.
Yeah. No, I get it.
We extend that olive branch, and if they want to take it, they take it. If they don't, then they don't. If they want to go, if
I
they
bet
want to
they're
love
looking at
themselves,
us with NVGs or something right now. Ugh, I hate it. I'm gonna go inside.
All right. But the thing is, with that
Guys,
out,
I'm gonna take a quick sleep. I'll be back in about half an hour.
copy that. But with Shepherd's Crook, the Yowl branch gives us a way in to watch them very more closely. Do you get what I'm saying? To see if they are good,
Yeah.
if they're whatever, and if they're bad. But we do need allies. We need bodies. If
But we also need to be aware that if they put out a call on the radio saying, "Oh, PLC, help us," and then we head up there all mob-handed with everyone we have, and then Overlook's waiting, because that's exactly what they do, brother.
no, I get it.
They'll never stand toe to toe and fight. They like ambushes. They like.
Right.
I remember what it was like when we were, because I mean, what you gotta remember, and this is shit I've never forgotten. Do you know all that time we were going through that shit with cannibals, with Orchard?
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck was Overlook?
Right. Never
Where
there
were they? They didn't help us.
at all. And that's what I said. I said that to Adam.
Yeah.
I said that to Adam. I said, this is supposed to be our biggest allies. They're right up the fucking hill, and where are they at? How come they're not posted out in the fucking woods around our fucking compound right now? I can never get an answer. And Hudson and Kat were best fucking friends, and who let the cannibals go? Where was that meeting? That meeting took place at Overlook with the cannibals. They'll do whatever they can do, Kat and Overlook, to survive. Which means they'll fucking give up good people, stab good people in the back, whatever the case may be. And their
We need
members,
to talk to Quinn, man.
yeah,
We need to talk to Quinn.
and I believe their members don't even know the truth. I heard a rumor. I don't know if this is true, but when it comes down to Corona, they're all branded, and they're not allowed to leave until the day they die. And if they leave, they get hunted down. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's a fucking cult.
Oh yeah.
Our people,
You know,
we're not forcing them to stay. If they want to leave, they can leave. But you got to understand, if you leave us, there's not a way back in. You either commit or you don't.
I just had an idea, but if I do it, it's going to bring a lot of heat on us. So
What's
I need to know what you and Barlow think. When I'm going to start my radio show in the next couple of days. But I'm going to slightly, and you'll see how I do it, because I'll run you through the program before I start broadcasting. But I'm going to slyly start putting in information about what's going on. So when I do the news reports or whatever's coming through there, slyly start putting in that information, that Overlook's not to be trusted, you know. And you'll see how I do it, but I work it in very slyly. When I did my radio show before, it works, but I think we need to start getting the word out there that Overlook isn't something. But then they're going to hear this, and they're going to come in force.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, when I was up there the other day with Stitch, Stitch said, I always respected and liked Reggie because of his radio show that he used to do. So he's going to be listening.
Him and Danny Babino, they fucking loved it when I did it. They offered protection actually. The first time I did it, they offered to protect it, and if I stayed there, I probably would have become part of Overlook. But because I went out looking for supplies, I ran out of batteries and everything like that to run the actual control panel. That's when Adam found me, and the rest is history.
Right.
I could have easily become part of Overlook. Imagine that.
Well, and been lied to, and probably been with them 100%. Well, thank God that didn't happen.
It's crazy how things change, man.
Here's my question: Is Polly Pocket is she still out there?
Oh man, I think she went underground when that Ryan or Numbers got killed.
Let's try to find her, because that'd be a good thing for you and her to do the news. Or we can have her do the news. Or it's not direct.
The way I do it, the way I always run the show is kind of like, I start off like, it's kind of like a comedy slash, like you throw in a few comedic stories, you throw in a few, you just make people laugh, and you kind of do a few music. You obviously have the music, and then you have a few news outlets. So it's just any news that's sort of come out from the country, you go from there. You make it very like neutral, and there's rumors of this. There's been heard through the grapevine that this is what's been going on, that sort of thing.
So it's directly not confirmed, but I got you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then you kind of with this, and you say, it's rumored that the Overlook have closed their gates off to any trade deals. We've not heard from them over the radio, other than responding to the calls for CBRN or WASP. Hope they're doing okay up there, that sort of thing. Or same with Corona, you'll go, we haven't seen or heard anyone from Corona for a good long while. Hope you guys are doing okay out there, that sort of thing. It's you'll see what I do when I do it. It's
well, I trust you.
Fucking show planned.
Right, I trust you. So you got my vote. I'm with you. It's just like you said, it's going to bring heat onto us. So most likely people are going to start showing up here.
Oh yeah, as soon as we start broadcasting, it's going to happen, because last time I did it at Altar, I had a whole, believe it or not, brother, I had a whole fucking crowd of people outside of Altar. Right. And I had 2 Overlook guys standing there as security, way back when. But,
so we build, one suggestion though, we build pretty quickly. So before we start broadcasting this radio, why don't we finish the walls down at the security compound, because you're going to be down there broadcasting, and finish the walls at the trader. So when you're on the outside, you can't see in. And we'll put a couple towers down at the security compound at the corners. You get what I'm saying? I have a bunch of nails down there that I took from Starry. Now here's the other thing. Jameson, I could tell, was getting a little upset because I kept on going through their shit. He's got to understand I'm part of the council, and that location is ours, and all supplies. I'm sorry if it's locked away and all. It's not like that whole place is your house. Like, if we need nails, we need nails. If we need guns, we need guns. If you guys have ammo, we need it. Like,
it might be worth having that conversation with him, so they're aware.
Right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way it is. I'm sorry, we're in the middle of a war. We have to build up quick our defenses. We have to have guns. We have to have ammunition. Now, I'm okay with guns staying there, because I think it's a good idea for that to be the base of our operation when we go out to do what we're going to do.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. No, I think we should do that. Let me just show you something real quick before I head to sleep. So
All
I
right.
was going through this with Mac. So this house here,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I'm whispering. I don't know if you can hear it. This house here, I'll keep whispering. This is gonna be our Alamo. So this
Okay.
is gonna be, well, at the moment we could probably pick somewhere else, but this is the we already set up a tent in here. So any of the KA-based rifles with nothing in there yet, but with
Okay.
KA-based rifles with the NVG scopes.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone comes in the night, we retreat into the house. And the good thing about this, we might have to move this tent, but
Right.
there's a good sight line through the window out there. There's a good sight line from this window to the main compound gate out there as well. So in the event we do need to
Confused why there
defend,
was a
we can
tenting
do
there.
it. You know.
Right. So what
With
I
the
say
NVG
is
scopes.
we board these windows up besides the bottom part. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. I don't have night vision. I'll have to look at it during the day. But you get what I'm saying, where we can like crouch down, or you know what? Let's see. See if I can get up on this fucking table. Fucker. I'll drop my bag. 'Cause I'm not-
Yeah, you can get just a bit of a sight line. if
On
you
this
aim.
side.
Excuse
you
me.
you can go from this side as well.
Yeah.
You
get
can
what
also
I'm-
jump.
You get what I'm saying, Reg?
Yeah.
So we'll board the top, leave maybe hopefully this bottom row of windows open.
Yeah, it's either this house or the greenhouse, you know, Yuri and Mumba's house, but
Right. That's the other thing.
that's what I'm thinking.
We have to come up with teams. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, say, Team A takes the tower, Team B takes their positions, which would be in this house. Team C takes this position. You get what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah.
My thing is, I like the Fallout plan, but I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be on the ground, trying to keep these motherfuckers at bay out there. I think.
Yeah, that's why this is, you know, the Alamo. This is the last stand sort of thing.
Right.
If it gets to that, where they breach the walls, they breach the gates.
Right.
That's why I'm trying to set up the airlocks, so make it a bit harder for people to get in. You know.
All right. All right. Let's go out
They
here.
can't just shoot off the lock and they're straight in.
I got an idea. It's kind of hard to visualize it, maybe during the day. I think it's a good idea to put some sandbags in like a half circle right here, aiming at that gate.
Yep.
And then if people start storming in or whatever, then you can fall back to the house. Same thing with here. Sandbags. Paying attention to that gate.
Yeah. We also need to build up watchtowers to the left-hand side of the fence, and we need to build another
Right.
high. You know, that pretty much lowers the visibility from the hill up there. You know, Dragon's Hill.
Right, right,
We need
right.
to lower the visibility from that.
Right.
Maybe we focus on building the defenses up in here, prioritize the nails and the supplies, and then we move out towards the trading compound and security compound.
No, I agree. Let's finish the nest, and then we'll do security, then trader. Because trader's going to be the first place
Yep.
that they hit because of the main road from the dam.
Although I see a lot of them come from this side
Right.
when they do visit.
So the other road,
It's the train tracks, man. They come up the train tracks.
yep. So that road that's on the other side of the bridge, there's a house on that corner. We need to secure that house, and we need to do something like we did with the trader where the base goes out on the fucking road. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we can put
We need to build some. Yeah.
and then the post that you did on the river so they can't hop the car over the river.
Yeah, we need to make it harder for them to get into. I mean, to be honest with you, I know the back roads pretty well, but if you don't know the back roads, then it makes it a bit of a bitch to get here. But
Right.
I know how to get here and
Right.
bypass the blockades, but
Right.
other people won't.
But right.
The whole point was for them to drive around like crazy, not knowing where to go, so we would see them and be able to respond.
They can also get from that road. If
Right.
they just go, take a turn.
Right.
Then they
Yeah,
can
that's the road I use. Yeah. So then we need I need to do some more posts and blockades.
Right. Right.
But I might do that when I'm probably gonna be awake tomorrow. More around my daytime. So I'll be awake when no one else is awake. So I'm gonna try and do some more.
Why don't we do this? Let's put a map on the board. I know we already have one, but you get what I'm saying, like of the area. And then you can draw on that map and say, and put it under a list of defenses that need to be done in the next 7 days. Something to that effect.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll get what I can get done tomorrow. We're just gonna need that steady supply of nails.
Right. Well, they
I
have.
don't think we have.
They probably have another 600 nails down in Starry, and I probably have about 400 to 500 nails.
Sweet. So I think we can do it
So
then.
my nails are just so if you need them, they should be on the side of the sea crate in one of them stacks of crates that I have there.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So grab what you
So
need.
I'm
They should be in a yellow
gonna build it.
protective case.
Cool. So I'm gonna build alright, finish the airlock here. Finish the airlock down on the other gate. From there, more than likely, I'm gonna start building. I'll show you a second. I'll show you. Okay.
Right.
Don't need to do it all the way across, but it's gonna be watchtowers all along here, and then build the fences up the top so it cuts off that visibility from Dragon's Hill.
So wait a minute.
Wait.
Watchtower, 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 watchtower.
Yep.
All right.
And then
That whole long.
and then fences on top of the watchtower.
Okay, kind of like how we have at the nest, but we didn't build that yet. That top piece.
Exactly. Yeah. It's sort of. I saw Corona have done it, so it does look quite good. It's more. We build along here. We make it a bit more. It's just reducing that visibility from the hill, and then, to be honest with you, there's not that great of a sight line from the other side where the railroad is. Like the sight line ain't that great. But from that hill, you can pretty much see everything that we're doing.
No, I know. You can see right down into the town and everything.
So if they want to set up positions and attack us from that way, it limits us what we can do within the town itself. You know, if we're trying to defend it.
I got this. I'll build this up. Here's the thing. We can do 2 towers on top of each other. It just has to all connect for structural reasons, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I think it's gonna be a job, but I think we can do it.
Yeah, we can go up.
And then I'll think about
4 levels, I believe, if we do it that way. Maybe more.
Yeah, we need to. We'll prioritize that, and then we'll prioritize blockading off the roads. If I need to do my, the log thing that I did down near the river, I can do that. It just makes it harder for people to get across the river. What was that?
Maybe we can, I don't know, put it on that house up. I don't know if that's gonna work, but
What, a tower?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, we could do that. On this, on this,
stairs.
on this flat part of the roof, it's flatter. You know what I mean? We could do it right there.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, I'm gonna take a sleep. Okay, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Yeah. Do me a favor.
If there's less likely people
Put
to hear us.
map with drawings of. Just you don't even have to draw. Just circle on the map, and then say like post, watchtowers, airlock, shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
get what you mean. Yeah, no, I'll do that.
Right. And then tag everybody in it. What were we saying, Harper? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just that no one can hear from the outside walls if anyone speaks, because with that one, we're like right next to it, and if we're unlucky, someone might be able to just go up to the wall and hear someone speak, but
Right.
potentially not. I don't know. Because this one's further away from a wall, and then no one outside can hear if we whisper. I don't know.
Right. No, you're right. You're right.
I'm not ready for any wall. I won't be abused. I like them.
Well, me and Reggie were talking. We're gonna get you out of here once all this shit starts. We're gonna give you a nice secured. We're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna give you a nice secured location. We're gonna set you up. Um, this is about our future, and we understand that everybody isn't a soldier, isn't a fighter, and it's okay. It's okay. You know?
Well, that's something.
Oh, man. When we came down here and we set up the PRC, I literally thought the fighting days and all this bullshit was behind us.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm going up on the roof. I'm going to go relax for a little bit.
Okay.
Harper,
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
I just want to let you know that you're going to
Oh,
survive. I just want to let you know that you're going to survive this.
I hope we all are.
All right. Well, I will put my life on the line to protect you. I told you the day I met you, I will put my life on the line for this place. This is what you got to learn how to do. When it's peaceful, you got to learn how to enjoy them days. Today's going to be a good day.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I've been enjoying the time. Like, there was like a middle point where we just like showed, well, revealed ourselves just very casually to the world, and everything just went very quiet. Nothing happened. It was, well, some might say boring, but I enjoyed it.
hmm boring is good.
But yes, because we lack this kind of boring a lot. Because it's always constant. I gotta survive. I gotta do this. I gotta.
Right.
So we're very fortunate to have this kind of place.
Right. A lot of work has to be done. You have to do me a favor. Me, Bylaw, and Reggie all said, if we don't survive and we die, you are to bury us up at the hill next to Dragon.
Oh, I hope it won't happen like that. But
No, I agree.
I'll do. Yeah. I'm glad Reggie isn't dead. He almost, well, we thought he was bit by infected, but it was just wolf bite, luckily.
Mhm.
He almost pointed a gun at me and told me to drive away, but I was being very persistent and say, "No, come back. We're gonna check it up." Ugh. Can you tell me if I put this on, if you can still hear me?
No, you're muffled. You got to put one. Listen,
Yes.
you got to put one of them masks on the ground, and then pick it up.
It's very heavy. I like to wear it.
Hold on, someone's walking.
Yep.
By the water house.
Huh?
It's Mac. Yo, Mac.
Oh. Waterhouse. Okay.
We're up on the roof. Here, talk now.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, you're good.
It's just very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Plus this stupid. I notice every time I take my off my what's it called? Metal. I don't know. Carrier. Something happens. I finally switched my clothes. Oops, sorry, got on the drive. I take off my backpack and my weapons. Oops, suddenly there's two people at our gate. I just want to rest. I can't ever do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm wearing green. I'm tired of the black constantly.
That's what I'm saying. When you have moments like this, you got to learn how to relax yourself.
I did better on my own, but I prefer it with people. But I am very weak with people.
Nah, you're good. I think you're strong with us.
Well, I feel like a different person, so I can't recognize myself very much.
A lot of things happen. I get it. I understand. But I still see the same Harper I met that day on the side of the road with Reggie.
Mm.
It's good to hold on to pieces of yourself.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to wear my hat again.
Mm-hmm.
Really like.
All I can say is when you can rest, rest. Because we're going to be busy the next week.
but I'm just worried. Like one little slip up of like, I know also Mac. I'm sorry for being very pressure about like don't go outside, don't go outside. I've just been very worried with us. I don't want stuff to happen, and now with like Lisa, I know Lisa's their own person, but I don't want stuff to happen, and that's why
Got it.
I forgot my original point. I'm bad at like
You're paranoid.
guess, but even when I'm not, I'm bad at like saying I was saying something, and then I reminded myself to want to apologize, which then made me forget my original point. Yeah.
Look at it like this, Harper. You guys didn't know me when I was in the orchard, and when we first came down here, me, Bylaw, and Reggie, I didn't trust anybody besides Bylaw and Reggie. Because of the paranoia of being stabbed in the back, knowing that our old group was probably out there hunting for us to bury the truth, Reggie would say to me, James, brother, you know we're going to have to start trusting people again. He would say it to me every day. And I go, yeah, okay. The only people I trust are here with me. And then, from that paranoia, look what we have built. We have you, Mac, Jameson, a lot of people.
Reggie said I'm like a moral compass, but I don't really always know about that.
Well, the thing is, your biggest problem, which is not a problem, is to let go of your good. And that's a good thing. That's a good quality. You refuse to let this world harden you. So the anxiety and everything that you're going through is your subconscious saying, I'm not going to become bad. I'm going to hold on to who I am. That's why you're so nervous. Eventually, all that will pass, and you will be the Harper that we all love. Do you know what I mean? Just like when I was going through things, I got very quiet. The opposite of anxiety. And what I went through hardened me. But deep down inside, I still hold on to my good, but I'm ready to do some bad shit. Doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I'm doing it for good. Because I refuse to let the evil of this world take away everything that's good. That doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong the way I am. Doesn't mean you're right, or doesn't mean you're wrong the way you are. It's just, that's who you are, and this is who I am. So don't ever put yourself down if you're not ready to fight. You know how many people say that they're ready to fight, they get in the middle of the fight, and then they're not ready, and they get other people killed? It's a good thing that you know who you are. And I will not judge you. We do need fighters right now.
Kind of, yeah.
We do need fighters, but we also need people, if all them fighters die, to push on our idea of what we're trying to make this place is. This place, the idea can't die. Do you know what I mean? The idea of this place cannot die. Liberty for all. You know what I mean? Individual liberty with law and order. Because we do have a set of rules, we do have a set of laws. You know what I mean?
And a set of bills.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I guess I'm the one trying to keep people sane. In some case, I guess. Is that too much praise for myself?
No. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? Listen, I know it weighs on some people. Other people, it doesn't. Doesn't weigh on me that you are that way. You're dealing with all the stress of this world the way you choose to deal with it. That's okay. I deal with it in my way. You know what I mean? No judgment. We're not supposed to pass judgment on people for living the life that they want to live. That's what this place is about. But if you're evil and you steal and you kill, and that's where we place our judgment. It's the evil people. But just because a person chooses to live their life differently from somebody else, no. They have the right to live just as much as you and I. You know what I mean? Like, and people have to
As
understand
long
that.
as it doesn't like harm others and affect them badly,
Right,
right?
right. That's
Because then
individual
someone
liberty.
would be like, because then it's like, they'd be like, oh, you guys are living like this is harming me because I don't like how you do it, because that wouldn't make sense. But
Right.
if it like interfered, I mean, and someone would say it interferes with my mental psyche of my image of you. I don't know, and they. Yeah,
Right. No, I get what you're
whenever
saying.
I
Right.
tried to argue, someone would always say that back before the world went to fuck shit.
Right. We have a chance to set the world right. In a way, it's good that
Yes.
everything fell apart. In a way, it's bad. You got to look at the positives. Where's it good? All the governments around the world, I believe, were in the end of before everything fell apart. I think they were all becoming corrupt in their own ways. Every one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They lost their way over 200 thousands of years, whatever the case may be. And then this pandemic happens and everything falls apart. Well, we have a, a, a very awesome opportunity to reset all them wrongs that they've done and do it the right way. Where whoever your God is or whatever you choose to be, no one has the right to tell you. Governments or anybody has a right to tell you to choose how to live. But once you start to hurt people for pleasure or innocent gain, whatever, for whatever reason, your own gain or whatever, no, that's where we step in and go, no, there's law and order. Your right to live, so we believe in life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Your right to life doesn't trample someone else's right to live a life. Your liberty, just because you have liberty, doesn't trample someone else's liberty. Do you know what I mean? No matter how far up on the totem pole you are or how low, we all have the same liberty, the pursuit of happiness, whatever that looks like for you. You know what I mean? If it believe in Buddha or God or Allah or whatever, who has the right to tell you what happiness looks like for you? So I have the right to pursue happiness just as much as you, and that doesn't give me the right to say your happiness is not my happiness, so you don't have a right to chase that happiness. Fuck that. That's individual liberty right there. And we get all them rights from our creator. Now, if you believe in God, God's your creator. If you don't believe in God, I guess your parents were your creator. Basically what that's saying is the government does not give you rights. You were born with them. So as the government, I don't have the right to take something away from you that I didn't give to you in the first place. Now, that's what we're all born with. The human right to live our lives the way we choose. Then you have man's law, which is don't kill, don't steal, don't rape, don't eat people, don't harm people, whatever the case may be. And if you look at them laws, every one of them, if you're committing them or breaking them laws, it goes against liberty, life, and the pursuit of happiness. And that's the foundation of our rules and our laws. So we believe in individual liberty with law and order. And that law and order is supposed to protect them individual liberties, which is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
So no one has the right to judge you. Doesn't mean they're breaking the law if they do judge you, but they don't have a right to stop you from living your life because of that judgment.
Mm.
And with the coming days of this war and our people being taken, and God knows what happened to them, the idea of the PRC needs to live on. That whole belief system
Wait.
needs to live on.
But like because I remember you mentioned like having Elias caged or something like that, and then asking and all that him about job. Isn't that because they haven't like necessarily done bad to us, have they?
Well, they try to start a
That would
war, and Elias
Fireside?
talk. Well, Fireside,
I meant
we don't know exactly who.
Elias from Fireside.
Right. So we don't know exactly who tried to start the war between us and Overlook from Fireside, but we know it came from Fireside. And one of the last things that Lisa told me, and Reggie was standing right there, is Elias wants to join us to infiltrate us. So why do you want to infiltrate another group? To harm them. So.
And Quill wants to join too, and he did say, because
Right.
I don't know if you heard, like, they came yesterday, apparently. I don't know if they ever did, but Overlook came to Fireside to talk to them about a different group or something like that. They never specified which one. Maybe it's Shepherd's Crook, I don't know. And then Quill said, because after Bilal said, "Sure, okay, I don't mind coming up to us," then he said, "Okay, I'll come here in like a few days, and if you don't hear from me, then I guess assume the worst from Overlook." But he spoke still, so he said he'd come here, um, even if like Elias might not be there, because he said like who knows what they'll do if Elias will be alive after he wakes up. And that makes it sound a bit like why would he say that? Why would they do something to Elias?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know. I hate learning information because then I have to explain it. Ignorance is bliss, and it's nice sometimes.
See that infected behind the trees?
Yes, and I'm soon gonna be having tinnitus, and then someone is gonna say hi, and then I have to wear a mask and run away. Oh man. Oh shit. Let me cover my ears.
Just waiting for a shot. You're good.
Shit.
Just waiting for it to fucking pop out. I could see it, but watch this shot.
I don't know where it is.
It's on right tree.
Right tree.
First trees that I'm looking at. It's behind the branches. I could see it, but I want you guys to see the shot.
I don't see it.
It's right tree.
Is it way up?
It's behind. No, the first set of trees that I'm looking at.
Oh.
It's on the right side of the tree. Right there. It just popped out.
Set of trees. Oh, there.
Headshot.
Oh, wow. I still have that VST thing, but I don't have magazines for it, so I was told it's useless a bit.
Yeah, so when it comes down to them, to go back to what we were talking about, Elias and Quill, there's a lot of information that we have gathered when it comes down to Fireside. So them wanting to join us, we don't know how truthful it is or not. So we're going to question them. We're going to talk to them. Just because we lock them up doesn't mean they're enemy. Do you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Just because if we put someone on trial doesn't mean they're guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to a fair trial. So, with that being said, if someone gets brought up on charges, it's because there's evidence or information that leads towards them being guilty. And they have a right to defend themselves, or whatever the case may be, and we have a trial.
But like if they come, it's not like we're like, hi, welcome, welcome, and then you pull out your gun and say, go in the cage. Isn't it like, okay, if you want to join us, we're gonna get inside this and we'll ask hello.
Well,
right?
we're still working on that. Me, Reggie, and Bylaw. We're talking
Poor
about
Quill, I really doubt he's any bad.
it. No, I've never met.
I'm really scared.
I never met Kill. You don't have to be scared. But at the same
No,
time,
he sounded really scared.
oh, I got you.
He's like younger than me.
So, at the same time, with that being said, someone in here can try to defend them with no hard feelings. And what they would do is just like a lawyer. They would sit down with their client and talk to them and hear their side of the story. And then when it comes down to the trial, that lawyer, per se, can try to defend them in the best way possible.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm going to take a nap for a little bit.
Sleep well, James.
All right.
Also,
I'll be-
James, I don't know if you know about this, but if you look,
What's up?
are you down?
No, I'm up.
Oh, I can't. I guess.
What do you want me to look
can,
at?
instead of like, look down below, like at the gate here.
Yeah.
Basically, instead of like opening the door, you can crawl right under, which then will prevent, I guess, from a big ass door opening up and everyone in the long distance seeing it. It would be sneaky, I guess.
Oh, I got you.
That's what I do at least, and it's faster. Yeah, I'm in and out.
Mm.